121. Tank that used to be one of a kind tier 10 medium tank with 440 alpha damage. You were able to see it host legendary 500 damage rolls from a medium tank, from a tier 10 medium tank. It was one of a kind vehicle before patch 9.22, when Wargaming decided to introduce Object 430U as well. And now, you do not see too many 121s on the battlefield anymore, because why should you play with the 121 if we have 430U that can do everything 121 can do and is a little bit stronger? I am not going to say a little bit better all-around tank, I am going to say a little bit stronger. Because 121 has some advantages over 430U as well, but overall I would say 430U is much better all-around tank in this game. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to World of Tanks. Today I bring you another episode from my mini-series called The Forgotten One, and today I am going to talk about 121, because this series is all about those tanks that used to be something, that used to mean something, that used to be special or iconic in one way or another. And this tank was the most requested tank from you guys under my previous The Forgotten Ones episodes. A lot of you wanted to see 121 in action once again. And this is exactly what I decided to do today. And while you are enjoying this awesome full tier 10 matchmaking, full tier 10 battle on the background with 121 played by Big Gun 1, by the way, thank you so much for sharing this awesome battle with us. So while you are enjoying it on the background, let's talk about 121 a little bit more. What was special about 121? I believe the only special feature or the special thing about 121 was that gun. 440 alpha damage gun with 258mm of penetration. This was the first tank that with regular rounds was able to see it host 500 damage rolls. Yes, I know you were able to get 500 damage rolls with HE ammunition as well, with a lot of different tier 10 medium tanks, but you had to use HE or maybe HE ammunition on Centurion Action X, but with AP and heat rounds it wasn't possible with any other tank other than this one. So to see those 500 rolls from a medium tank was really awesome, and under 8-second reload time as well, as we can see. So it was something different and something refreshing. It was the trademark of Chinese medium tanks, because you were able to get the same gun on a tier 9 tank as well. WZ-120 had that same alpha damage, 440 alpha damage, that was amazing. And all the rest of the stats like gun handling wasn't anything super special, but accuracy for this kind of alpha damage was still really good, 0.34 stock accuracy, but aiming time was really garbage. 2.59 second aiming time is heavy tank-ish aiming time, and gun depression only -5 degrees and gun elevation only 15 degrees. So other gun stats were under average or average at the best. But the mobility, 56 kph top speed, 20 reverse speed, power to weight ratio close to 15, okay, I can say okay-ish mobility. Armor as well was kinda okay. Versus tier 9s, versus tier 8s it was okay, but versus tier 10s I believe they were able to penetrate you quite easily even without aiming at the hull. But after patch 9.22, Wargaming decided to introduce yet another tank with yet another medium tank with 440 alpha damage gun. And it was our much loved, actually much hated, Object 430U. Who owns it, who plays with it, loves it, who doesn't have it, who has to play against it, or actually who owns it but has to play a lot against 430U, kinda hates it as well, I would say. Anyway, Object 430U, game over here, guns blazing with super crazy strong armor. And this is the winning point on 430U at the moment, and some other things as well, like a little bit better gun handling. Okay, just for your amusement, let's compare those two vehicles. 121 wins with only one significant thing, in my opinion, and this is DPM. DPM is 160 damage more in 1 minute. 2867 compared to the 2700. Okay, it wins with penetration as well. 258 versus 252, but usually people who play with object 430U, whenever they see questionable target or questionable penetration, they automatically load in heat, because 252 penetration is nothing you can brag with, of course. And now versus all those overly armored heavy tanks and tank destroyers like this one over here, you really have to use those 2 keys, you have to use premium rounds. But okay, on paper 121 has a little bit better DPM, but I wouldn't actually stop over there. I wouldn't say that it has 160 or 170 DPM difference. I would say it is a little bit less. Why? More about that in a moment. On paper it is 170. So moving on, penetration was better, as I said. Ammunition capacity on 432, the 432 has 10 more rounds. So 121 can carry 40, 432 can carry 50, so more potential damage. Now next up, gun handling, and this is why I said that 432 doesn't have 170 DPM difference, because 432 has a lot better aiming time. On 121, as I said, 2.59 second aiming time, on 432 2.21. For an aiming time, 0.38 difference is a lot, is really significant. Accuracy on 121 is a lot better, 0.34, on 432 0.38. This is the worst thing about 432 actually, this accuracy, this is really bad. But as I like to say, it comes down to the other stats as well. So all in all, in a nutshell, I would actually say the accuracy is pretty much the same. 0.04 accuracy difference on paper, but once again I like to say that gun handling like aiming time, your moving accuracy, tank traverse accuracy and all that matters as well. Turret traverse accuracy, for example, is 0.02 better on 432. This is quite significant difference. So you do not have to wait so much time, you do not have to aim for so much time many times. If you have to take those questionable snappy shots, then 432 is better at that. You are able to take those snappy shots faster, and you are able to get out of the dodge faster. So gun handling wise, 121 is only winning with accuracy, all the rest of the stats are worse, or exactly the same. Moving on into the mobility. 121 is a little bit faster, 56 top speed compared to the 50 top speed, 20 reverse speed compared to the 18 reverse speed on 432. It has a little bit weaker engine, but at the same time weight is also better, 39 tons compared to the 42 tons. A power to weight ratio we can say is pretty much the same, but terrain resistance numbers are better on 432. On hard and on medium terrain, 432 wins. On soft terrain it is exactly the same, but that terrain resistance number, this counts so much, this matters so much. So I would actually say, looking at those stats once again, power to weight ratio, hidden or actual realistic power to weight ratio might be better on 430U. So mobility, all in all, in a nutshell, I would say is same. But guys, what is not the same is armor and health. 432 has more hit points, 50 more hit points, and a lot more armor. 432, I can say, is kind of a heavy tank. Heavy medium tank. 160 in the front, 90 on the sides, 45 in the rear. Turret is extremely strong, with 300mm thick of armor in the front of the turret. 195 on the sides, 65 in the rear. Versus 430, you actually have to aim, with tier 10 medium tanks as well, you actually have to aim at the lower plate, but on 121 you can easily snap it. Lower plate is bigger and you can penetrate the upper plate as well. Turret 240 versus 300, as I said. So armor, this is what makes 432 so bloody strong, so indestructible even, I can say, and this is why so many players can carry game after game with 432. It can take a lot more beating, it forgives you so many more mistakes. It simply forgives you all those mistakes. No, okay, maybe not all those mistakes, but a lot of those mistakes that 121 doesn't forgive you. And here it is. There is the difference. Gun handling can be the same, mobility can be the same, mobility can be even worse. But if you can take more beating, if you bounce more, if you can be more aggressive, if one tank forgives you more mistakes, then it is better. You are going to do better. Yeah. That it is that simple. And maybe some more numbers, like view range, 400 meters is exactly the same on both vehicles. 400 meters is really respectable. Fire chance is lower on 430, which is a little bit weird because usually Russian vehicles, they have been quite flammable, if it is a word. 10% fire chance on 430 and 12% fire chance on 121, so you can easily use food on your 430 as well. And I believe that is it. Enough about comparing those two tanks. I believe I proved my point already when I talked about the armor and gun handling as well. Let's simply say firepower. Okay, let's give firepower to 121, but it doesn't matter. All in all, in a nutshell, 430 is still a lot better vehicle, so the question still remains, why should anyone play with 121? If you would like to carry games, if you would like to get those high alpha damage hits, and if you would like to, I don't know, win. Yeah. Meanwhile, our hero in this battle has done a lot of work already in this full tier 10 matchmaking. By the way, this battle was one of the best battle overall after 1.0 was released with 121, so this might say something. And there is only one more vehicle left to kill, STRV 103B, who has never been spotted in this battle yet. And now this guy decided to reveal himself from the artillery position. Can you believe it? Those Swedish tanks. This is where all those stereotypes comes from. Really. You have STRV 103B, you have never been spotted, and we find you from the artillery position, camping red line, camping at red line. You were not even trying to spot something or trying to outspot something, and now you simply go down. Dealing one shot worth of damage into our hero, and there it goes, and they accepted platoon invites with Type 5 Heavy, so brothers in arms secured. Really well played at the end of the battle, two of you, and this battle turned out to be over 10,000 combined damage battle. Not bad. So Big Gun 1, strong name by the way. He was playing this battle without a premium account as we can see, but he did receive one sexy little ace tanker, 29 pons, 1500 experience, raw experience. Together with Type 5 Heavy at the end, they were able to get Brothers in Arms, High Caliber of course, and Confederate Medal. So he did get 5 kills and Confederate Medal. That already shows he did a lot of work in this battle. And together with some blind shots, 9,339 damage done. Beautiful number. And as I said, 1.5k raw experience. Platoon mate Type 5 Heavy, awesome battle as well, 5.7 thousand damage done and 4 kills. And on the enemy side, surprise surprise, 268 version 4 is at the top. 31 shots fired, 24 hits and 22 penetration. Yes, 121's gun handling can be really terpy as well. But overall it was actually over 11,000 combined damage battle, and he did damage 11 enemy vehicles out of 15. Not bad. And he was able to make some credits profit, 15,000 credits profit, despite playing this battle without a premium account. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Forgotten One 121, tier 10 Chinese medium tank. Sad, yeah, it used to be something, it used to mean something, it used to be different. But now it is just one tier 10 Chinese medium tank. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, ladies and gentlemen. If you did, thumbs up button is for that. If you would like to see more stuff from me, subscribe button is for that. Please click it, it is free, it helps me out and it makes me happy. And if you have any more ideas about forgotten vehicles, let me know in the comments down below. I hope to see you in here tomorrow as well with something else. Stay awesome, take care, and bye.